Here's proof the government is after your kids. These are ingredients that disrupt your child's gut. Red 40 is banned in other countries. If they can disrupt the belly, they can disrupt the brain. So when we start looking at household items, we start looking at the ingredients and we see, why is the food coloring in there again? Looks colorful because they're feeding all of our children food coloring. Who loves candy? Kids, right? Taste the rainbow? Well, it's just taste food coloring. If you start to notice, ramen noodles, its laundry list of ingredients that engineered, Starburst, food coloring sugar, that's engineered, Sour Patch Kids, sugar food coloring, engineered. Doesn't matter which one your kid picks, sugar, food coloring. Mac and cheese is already crap, but then they combined it with other brands to make it even worse. Some of us grew up and started eating salads, but then we put this on our salad. So check it out, monosodium glutamate. Same thing in the mac and cheese recipe, monosodium glutamate. Here's the beginning of the branding that ended up in the other foods. You can see that there's going to be monosodium glutamate, plus your food coloring in here. Lay's chips, regardless of which one you buy, is just potatoes, oil, and salt. Just saw a kid with their parents grabbing at this, wonder why. Well, but there's blue food coloring in there without even looking, and there's your blue food coloring. This is actually an entire aisle designed for children. I mean, they literally even have things branded towards kids. You know, animal crackers, I ate those when I was younger. They got iced animal crackers, even better. For $3.94, you can get yourself a large 1-pound bag of just food coloring and oil, and there's your fun mix of stuff your kids should never consume. Oils, salts, and sugars, plus food colorings. Sick children are worth a lot of money, and people are finding that out. Which everybody knows Mickey Mouse are for kids, but did we know that it's engineered to taste great for the children? That if they can get the vegetable oils, the salt, and the carbohydrates in one meal, that the children are going to love it. It's kind of like the red, orange, yellow, green, where's, oh, there's no green, red, orange, yellow, blue, purple. After the children have been eating these hyper-palatable foods for such a long period of time, when you try feeding them healthy food, they hate the taste of it because there's no dopamine feedback loop, the dependency is gone, and we don't get that reward system in our brain because those foods are designed to stimulate your reward system. That's why the kids become addicted to eating unhealthy and do it through their whole life. Some people are in their 30s and they still eat candy bars. Think about candy, for instance. They gave it to us as a kid. Valentine's Day is here. Why not give them a 3-pound chocolate bar? And it's interesting when you look at it. 14 grams of added to the total 17. Like, in what world does anybody love someone, give them this? That is terrible. But just remember, the whole goal of all of the food is to get your kid needing something that once again has Red 40 in it. Because Tylenol should only be acetaminophen. But apparently the Tylenol that they create for our children is very far away from that. There's really nothing like eating the foods that disrupt our belly and cause us to get headaches in the first place, and then taking something that's going to disrupt it even worse. Where, do you have an upset stomach because your diet's bad? Well, just make sure